Let's get this bread.
Let's get this prayer juice.
Let's get this carbohydrates.
Let's get these carbohydrates.
Water carbohydrates.
Water carbohydrates.
Paper towel.
God, breads.
So, Sarah, you work at a Home Depot.
I do work at a Home Depot.
You have any stories?
Oh, I have plenty. I have one from today, in fact. So,
let's hear it.
Please tell.
Working in customer service, you get your fair share of like just like awful people, and then you get like really dumb people. So this guy comes in. This happened while I was on a break, I think, but I came back for the second half of it. So this is what happened according to my coworkers. So this guy comes in to the service desk and he's like, I have $49. What in the store can I get that's gonna equal to $49? Or is there paint in the store that's gonna equal $49? So we're like, or my coworker's like, yeah, like 1 gallon of paint, because paint is super expensive.
Yep.
So he's like, okay. So he goes over to the paint desk and he gets 5 individual gallons of the most expensive paint that we give to our customers. All of them are $49 each. So the total is going to be like in the hundreds, right? And I come back and I'm working on like picking and locating orders for the customers or whatever. And I'm kind of like eavesdropping on the conversation that this guy is having with the cashier that's over there. And he's like, oh, it was to my understanding that all of these were going to equal $49. And I'm looking at my other coworker named, I'll call her Lily. That's not her name, but for security's sake, I look over at Lily, and I'm like, I'm trying not to laugh so the customer doesn't see me, and he keeps saying, oh, it was to my understanding, blah, blah, blah. And there's a line forming behind this guy, and he is holding up the one can of, like, one of the cans of paint to the other customers, and he's like, is this not a gallon? Is this not a gallon? Oh, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, that's a gallon of paint, dude. Like, each of them, like, all the customers were, like, with us. They were like, they're each $49. And one of the customers behind him just so happened to be a professional painter. So, yeah, so he was like, yeah, that's a gallon, all right. And he's like laughing at this kid. Like, he's got to be our age or something, like in his 20s. And so my coworker calls a manager because he wants to talk to her manager, of course. He calls the paint guy, and the paint guy is like, no, I told him that these cans are $49 each for the most expensive paint we got. And the kid, he would not leave. He would not check out until we gave him 5 gallons of the most expensive, high-quality paint for a total of $49 instead of $230.
Did you do it?
No, are you kidding?
That's what I was gonna say.
Mad?
I was like, are you legally? You can't do that.
No, but it still fucked us over because it was tinted paint. And you can't return tinted paint, nor can you have it made and then just be like, no, I don't like it.
No, I used to work in a paint factory, so I know that.
Yeah, and so like he left without paying for the paint. Like, he just kind of left the paint there. And
what the fuck?
Yeah, and so now we have to mark down all of those paints to like $10 each. Like, it's like a $30 markdown, which is huge.
Yeah. It's
ginormous. And like the thing that got me was that I kept hearing him say it was to my understanding that this is gonna be my total of $49. And I'm like, what? What in the world? Are you kidding me? Like, the paint guy over in the paint department has been working over there for years. He would never tell a customer that, ever. So
you need to paint.
Dude,
who are you?
He needed the best quality paint for only $49.
Hey, that's how you drive a bargain.
$49? That's a lot.
Each can is $49. But
a
like,
gallon.
What I want to know
yeah.
is why did he go into a store with just $49? He's like, I need this, and that paint just so happened to cost $49.
I don't know. That's something that we look for. Like, we're trained to know when someone is trying to like steal or like trying to scam us.
He was.
Because yeah, he was definitely doing that, and we don't like accept that at all.
All right, kids. If you go into Home Depot, they're legally not allowed to stop you if you want to steal anything. So.
Oh my god. Yeah, we can't stop customers. If someone is stealing, we cannot apprehend them.
Why?
We would get fired.
What?
Yeah.
What's the reasoning?
Liability.
Yeah, liability. Like, what if they had a gun? Like, they could shoot us and stuff. But,
here I come to steal all the paint.
Here I come, I am Cinnamon.
Here I come, I am Cinnamon.
Here I come to get my sister fired.
We know when customers are BSing us too, cause like I had this one guy. Oh my lord. Okay, this older guy came in.
Hang on.
Oh.
Ethan post edit call this episode the Home Depot episode.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
So this guy, I was helping this older gentleman come in, and
nice!
I don't really remember. Oh, so I was setting up this thing, it's called a will call. So it's like they buy something and we put it on a special form that allows us to hold it for them for a certain amount of time. So like when a customer pays for something and they want it held, we put it on the will call and then we put their name on it and hold it by where our online orders are. So I was helping him.
It's like layaway?
What? Sort of, but like we don't hold things for like a year.
Okay.
Or, like, 2. We only hold items for 30 days.
Okay.
So I'm helping this guy set up a will call, and it's for like, I honestly can't remember what it was, but so this guy, I know he was kind of like fucking trying to fuck with me because he kept asking if there were special deals going on for whatever he was buying. I was like, no, not that I can think of, not off the top of my head. And he's like, well, I'm a priority customer at Home Depot. I've got a Home Depot credit card. And I'm like, yeah, you do. Like, I'm literally like, yeah, a lot of people have Home Depot credit cards. He's like, well, that's a shame that I'm not gonna get a discount for my Home Depot credit card.
What the fuck are those? Evil sword?
Like, and like
those swords have faces.
Oh my god, they do. Holy shit. You're so scary. Oh jeez.
Sorry, continue.
Sorry, the game was like lagging. Okay, so
what is that?
The guy, he keeps like pestering me for a fucking discount. So I'm like, okay, and I say it just like that, and I'm like, okay, I'll give you a 10% discount for being a fucking Home Depot customer.
You said that?
No, I did not say the F word. And he's like, oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm like, yeah.
God.
Like, I'm just like, customers must think we're stupid because we're trained to like catch like these things.
Yeah.
So, oh my god,
it's so
hate
weird.
Customers. I hate, like, I love working at Home Depot because I love working with the people that I work with, but holy shit, the customers that come in are just insane.
What's Home Depot's slogan?
More saving, more doing. That's the power of Home Depot.
It's the power of Pine Sol.
That's the power of Pine Sol.
You got poison? You got poison on you?
We got Pine Sol at Home Depot.
You got poison at Home Depot?
Yeah.
You got the blight?
Pine Sol, dude.
You got the blight at Home Depot?
We have bleach right in aisle 5. Take a swig of that every day before I go to the desk.
Oh boy. Ouch! That was a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. What? Oh, I was like, what did you just do just then? It looked like you waved your hand and something exploded.
Oh.
This music is so fucking weird. It doesn't sound right with the organ. Sounds like someone's just hitting the keys to the organ. Like, listen when it comes in, it sounds so off.
That's the other door that I gotta get the
Oh,
stuff to.
damn it.
I guarantee there's like a fucking, like, there's gonna be an item I need to progress to another level back there. I just know it.
Probably. Like, just notice when the organ comes in. It's really bizarre. Also, I didn't say anything because Sarah was talking about her customer story, but you were jumping on that switch. When you were jumping on that switch, I was going insane. I was like,
don't talk about it.
Please jump on it. Just please land.
Don't talk about it.
For the love of God, just please.
For some reason, the jumping on the little tiny platforms, like the circle things, it just, oh, holy fuck.
It sucks.
Yeah, it doesn't want you to do it, but alright, next time we'll get to this shit.
Yeah, what the hell is that?